Hi. In this quick lesson, you will find out how to move fast from doing nails to teaching nail classes and to earn more. Imagine that you create one-day course, which you run once a month, where you get 6 students. The course cost is $500. So this way, in just one working day, you can earn $3,000. With the proper knowledge, a beginner educator can easily create 3 to 4 nail classes where he can get 4 to 6 students. So this way, the income as a beginner educator, having the proper knowledge, you can earn $10 to $15,000 every month and only working 6 to 10 days. After 4 or 5 months, you can stop working with clients or working only with your favorite one and focusing on earning and growing as an educator. And this is not imaginary or fantasy. This is the true and reality. In my first year as a nail educator, I used to earn $10 to $12,000 every month. I used to run my classes in my city and also across Canada. At one point, I realized that I'm making way more money as an educator than as a nail technician. And I made the decision to stop to work with clients. This was super scary, but now looking back, I will say this is the best decision in my life. So I decided to focus on this direction, growing as an educator, because being an educator, there is no limits, especially when you teach online. So there is no limit on income, and definitely the number of hours what we work, conversion to the money what we make, so it's a huge difference than sitting behind the nail table as a nail technician. So I made a decision. I stopped to work with clients, and I used to work only on models. So I use those models to create content for social media, to record my classes. And when you starting your career as a nail educator, I'm not saying that you should stop immediately to work with clients. You need first to reach that level where you will work only with your favorites clients and focusing. Here is the secret, will be focusing on growing your career as an educator. And if you think this is impossible to make such income as an educator, let's calculate. So basic manicure course, I used to run it for 5 days. I was feeling comfortable with 4 students and my price was $2,500. And this is the price what used to be 4 years ago when I was teaching in-person classes. Nowadays, definitely there is completely different prices for nail classes. Level up nail classes, which can be shaping, either manicure, already for experienced nail technician. I used to run it for 2 days, an average 6 students, and here is another $6,000. Russian manicure was a 1-day course. This class I used to run it for 6 to also 8 students. The classes which was outside of the city sometimes was even 10, and the price was $500, and here is another $3,000. Nail art classes, I used to run it for 1-day class and in average 8 students. I had classes even when was 16, 17. My biggest nail art class was 17 students, but again I place it here in average 8 students, so $300 per class, and here is another $2,400. I have listed here just one nail course, but I used to teach 4 nail art classes, and each month I was running that 4 nail art classes. So it was ombre, 3D nail art, thin lines and swirls, and 1 stroke. So beginners, nail technician, they love nail art classes, and every month I was running 4 of them. Now, once you have the plan how you can make $10,000 to $15,000 a month, there is one question: how to find students. And I can tell you that nowadays it's possible to get even more students, but only if you have the skills of promoting and selling yourself. And will not work the strategy publish something in social media as your competitor does, or publish once a week, and it's good if you'll do it once a week, 1 reel or 1 post without understanding what is the purpose of that reel or post, how that content will bring you students later. Also, I see how beginner educator, they continue to run their social media as a nail technician, posting exactly the same content and having an expectation that students somehow they will understand that you are teaching classes and you can solve their problems. So this way doesn't work. Without understanding what type of content will hook that nail technician to find out more about your classes, so the conversion from followers to students will not work nowadays, and you just remaining to hope, but I'm assuming you want results. So if you are ready and you want to work less with clients, you want to become an educator, you want to start teaching and earning from that knowledge what you have gained sitting behind the nail table, you must understand one important thing. Nowadays, social media is the place where you get your money, is the place where you get your students. And me, looking back, I'm so thankful that a couple years ago I made the decision to focus on growing my Instagram page, being consistency, because this is the place where I get my monthly salary, where I get money to travel, to buy whatever what I want for myself, to live a comfortable and relaxed life. Everything is coming from Instagram account. But social media, to bring you students, you must have a strategy, a plan, and to have a clear understanding why I'm doing this type of content. What should I do next, and how will be conversion from one post to another one and end result that student to buy my classes. There is not a random all over the place. It's step by step a plan what's necessary to do. This is the single way how you can get students. So what's important when you run your social media as an educator? Number one, to create content which will be perfect fit for your course. You're not posting random content, but exactly that content which is perfect fit for your course, and also which is cover the needs of your target client. You need to understand what type of content should I post to hook my potential student that in couple weeks later they will purchase my course. Secondly, to post consistently and not disappearing from your page. Often nail educators, they disappearing from their page just because they feel stuck, overwhelmed, and they saying, I don't know what to post. So this is most of the time the problem. You have to be realistic and to understand that that type of content, what you use to post as a nail technician, will not work. You should create now content which will attract students. So another nail technician who are interested to solve their problems either become nail techs. Also, to succeed, you must have a marketing plan, the strategy step by step, how to do it, to get that financial goal, what you want, or number of students at the end of the month. Without this, you will feel stuck, overwhelmed, thinking that you are not good enough. And what you will do, you will return sitting behind the nail table, working with your clients. Often I see where a nail technician is just writing on their Instagram page nail classes and thinking this is enough. But it's not. You need to be realistic and to understand that to gain students, you need to position yourself as an educator. You need to run your social media differently, not as you used to do before gaining clients. And even if you will get 1-2 students this way, most probably there will be not too many students, you will not get the good reviews for your classes or recommendation, and you will be the one who will feel disappointed, you will be without money and burned out. Usually beginner educators, they run their social media with unclear information. They kind of trying to stay in 2 jobs and without focusing on growing their expertise as an educator. So they don't have unclear content. They are not focusing on gaining students, and definitely that social media content doesn't bring them sales. So it's kind of exactly what you see in these pictures. They want to be like this gorgeous rich fox, but in reality everything is looked like a scrambled, crooked. Somehow they trying to succeed as an educator, but for long term, this doesn't work. Students seek for confident educators who trust them, solve their problems, and say loudly, my course will help you. And if you are not feeling confident right now, you need to understand that that confidence is coming from doing it step by step and not waiting for the best moment. If your goal is to move quick from clients to teaching classes and to earn more, please follow these 5 steps. Step 1, become a nail technician with strong knowledge, theoretical and practical part, and have a good quality work. This is a fundamental. Without these skills, you can't move forward. And if you think that your work is so somewhere is a lack of knowledge, my recommendation, go and take classes and cover that needs. So this will help you and make you more confident. But in the same time, many nail technicians with over 10 years experience, and they have a lot of knowledge, they still think not good enough and have this imposter syndrome. And I can tell you that even the most successful educator, sometimes they have this imposter syndrome. So what you have to do, you have to be realistic. You have to look at your work and ask yourself, do you really do a good quality work? If answer yes, then you can teach others. And also, if someone will wake you up in the middle of night, can you explain how to do step-by-step manicure? What is the steps for me to file a nail, for example, and why is happening? Nail lifting, how to file a square shape, as an example. If you can do it, this without even thinking, and you can explain to someone what is the reason, what doesn't work on my end, then you are ready to teach others. Step number 2, you need to write a course program, which is trendy at the moment. You need to be aware what is the latest trend in nail industry and try to create something like this. So cover, most important, on your course, target client needs. Your course needs to solve problems of nail technician. Think about how your course is better and why do I have to choose you instead of your competitors. Step number 3, you need to pack your Instagram page as an educator that potential students in just few seconds for them to have a clear understanding who you are, what problems do you solve, why they have to take your course, what's the value of your course. And here I highly recommend you to do not copy other pages. Be authentic. For you as a nail technician, for sure, many times you took nail classes from certain person just because that person was able to gain more confidence, trust, and here you just have to be yourself. So you have to be authentic, and this way you will attract to yourself the right students. Number 4, start to create content that will bring you students for your course, not clients. So you need to create content that will be like step by step, that potential students, they will gain you trust, they will see you as an expert, they will understand what's the value of your course. They need to have a clear understanding that you are that person who can help them. Your course is better than your competitors, and creating this type of content, people will be excited and they will want to buy your course. Step number 5, you also need to focus on creating content which will bring you new audience. With them, you need to demonstrate your expertise, you need to gain their trust, their confidence, and next you will offer them a course. So here work like a snowball, which you roll. The more you work on your social media, you roll that snowball is becoming bigger, bigger, and bigger, which means you gain more confidence on teaching, you gain more audience who see you as an expert, who trust you, who are confident that you are the one who can teach them. All these steps except number 1 and all this transformation from nail technician to an educator, you can do it under my mentorship program. In April, I will have an online course which will give you step-by-step instruction and guidance and help how to, from nail technician to become an educator. This course program is a full 3 months mentorship where you get step-by-step instruction how to make this transition from nail technician to an educator simple, easy, and in the most comfortable way. What we start our course with emotional support, how to overcome all your fears, all your beliefs, because I'm assuming you are afraid that you will not gain students, what to do with your current clients, how to increase your prices, how to manage, for example, teaching, learning, and also clients. So all these fears and beliefs we working on our first weeks during the course. Next, we're moving to the next step of personal branding. So here you will learn how to engage with those potential students, how to prove your expertise, how to gain your trust. And I'm showing you step by step what type of post should you do, what type of storytellings that people will have the reaction that, oh, I like this person. She is my educator. We have a big focus on social media. So I'm helping you step by step for you to pack your Instagram page as an educator, where people just in few seconds, they will have a clear understanding who you are, what's your expertise, how you can help them, and also what is your strong part as a nail educator. And we will cover visual part, how to edit video, record, and all this stuff, but also what type of text should you write where people will understand that you are an expert, you will have this emotional connection, and also how to write sales posts. So everything we cover during this 3 months mentorship. Then we moving to how to gain students. In my experience, I can tell you that if no one knows about you, if you can't prove, deliver this message that you can help others, people will not buy. And here at this module, you get multiple way how to get potential students and to sell your classes. Together, you will analyze your target clients. I'm giving you all my work, what I have done it, how to sell your shaping classes, manicure classes, who is your target client, what is their needs, what is their problem. So we're doing this together. You will also analyze your competitors, and you will create a course program with my guidance, step by step, each lesson, how to create, what type of content should you do it. And you will create a great courses after which your students, they will be satisfied, they will achieve great results, and they will recommend you, because this is the single way how a student can recommend you. When they came at your course, they achieved great results, they are satisfied, and they recommend to someone else. So, but here the secret will be to create a great course program, which we do this together. Then after we working on selling your course, gaining that students who will be in the waiting line for your course. And I can tell you on my experience that you can be the most famous, talented educator, but if you don't know how to promote yourself, to sell yourself without even feeling salesy, you will not get students. So the 70% of the course program is focused on gaining trust and gaining students, because this is the most important, which will make you as a great educator. And during this 3 months mentorship, you are not alone. I am with you, helping and guiding you at each step and helping you to any questions what you may have. All the video lessons are pre-recorded in advance. I am the one who is verifying your homework, answering your questions. And here on the left side, you can see how it's a screenshot from the learning platform, where it's a 6 minutes, 31 seconds voice message, a detailed full answer to my students. So at this course, you will not get an answer like, oh, good enough, do next. No, I explain how to do it, what you did wrong, why you did wrong, how to correct. So everything is detailed, explained step by step, and you will have a clear understanding what should I do next and how to improve. Also, I want to share a couple of results with those nail technicians who already passed this 3 months mentorship. So during the course program, Mariana have gained 2 students for private classes, and also she did 5 group classes. In each group, she had 6 to 8 students, and she's saying, I'm so happy that I took this step. And now she's working on launching her online classes, which I can guarantee that when you start launching your online classes, there will be no limits anymore where is located your potential students. And during this mentorship course program, I'm teaching you how to do your online classes, all my experience, and also how to run in-person classes. So I had students who have launched first course online. I have students who they run first classes in person. You will decide during this course. Sophie, for example, in her first course, she decided to go online. Her first online course, she had 39 students, which is a great result. And second course online, she had 62 people. And also she started to run in-person classes. And she's sending me messages where it's saying that my in-person classes are fully booked for next 3 months. And she's having in each class 6 to 8 students. And Sophie, she was my student last year, and in December, I have asked if she is satisfied how she have ended for her first year of teaching. Actually, was not first year; it was just 6 months, and she's saying here, and from July until December, she have earned 60,000 euro. And she's saying that I'm very satisfied just because I know this is just the beginning. And I know very well already the today results because I'm also keeping the communication with my students, even those who have been at the course 1 year. We have our WhatsApp group where everybody is sending how they're doing. So you are not alone. You have me and also your colleagues, which everyone is sharing tips, tricks, what they did, and you also get inspired and motivation from other colleagues. Here in the picture, you see Sophie satisfied, and this is just the first step. Just the first step, transition from nail technician to an educator. If right now you're making decision that you want to be an educator, but you want to try on your own without taking education, and you want to create your own classes, gaining students, I can tell you that will be a wrong move. You will waste 10 times more energy, time. Most probably you will take incorrect action, you will feel overwhelmed, stuck, and most probably you will give up and you will return sitting behind the nail table. Look, if you are here, most probably you thinking about teaching, moving to another level as an educator, and you want to earn more. These thoughts, you have it for a long time. And we have to be realistic that nowadays there are so many educators and so many good nail technicians who teach classes like a big competitors, but you can't win this game to succeed as an educator without knowledge on how to promote yourself without feeling salty, how to sell yourself. This game is impossible to win. You already can make a plan how you will spend your first $10,000 which you have earned by teaching nail classes. I'm not saying this is easy, but in the same time, it's not very complicated. Everything is way more simple, comfortable, easy to achieve when you follow step-by-step instruction, and also you have a mentor who is guiding you, who is telling you, this is wrong, do it this way. Do this step, then after next step. So this way you are not feeling overwhelmed, you are structured, organized, not all over the place. So this which is helping you a mentorship program. Yes, it's necessary to have the focus to do the assignments, to succeed as an educator, to dedicate time for this, but it's not something which you need to build an airplane. Everything is simple when is delivered in a simple language for you. You are daily in social media and you see how big competition is nowadays, how many classes are out there. And without knowledge about how to promote yourself, without feeling salty, without step-by-step instruction, and without this mentorship, in my opinion, nowadays is hard to win, to gain students, and to become a full-time nail educator. So on your own, most probably fail will be guaranteed. Usually nail brands also selling their nail educator classes, which usually cost $6,000 to $8,000, but they teaching how to use their products and they giving you a course program. But none of the brands, they are not teaching you how to promote yourself and sell your classes. I had lots of this type of students who said, I used to be the educator for this brand, but now I am on my own and I don't know how to run social media, how to present myself as an educator, and how to sell myself, how to gain students. So exactly this is the difference of my educator course from others, that here you learning how to teach and also how to promote and sell your classes, my 3 months course program where I'm helping you step by step, giving you guidance and making this transition from nail tech to an educator to be successful, where you will create your own classes, you will gain students, cost only $3,999. And if you're watching this video after April 1st, the course cost will go up to $4,500. For next course, the price will go up even more. So if you was thinking for a long time to become an educator, if you want to create your nail classes and get a lot of students, so the best price is right now to sign up. The online educator course starts on April 21st. And if you are here and you made the decision, yes, I want to become an educator, I want to take your mentorship program, and you want to save your spot and to freeze the best price, which is today, so you can pay only the deposit, which is $1,000, and your price will not be increased. And already when you coming at the course, you will make the rest of the payment. If you still have doubts, if you change your mind before the course start, so you don't have to worry, your deposit of $1,000 will be fully refunded. But by making the deposit right now, you save a good amount of money, so $500. Under this video, you will find 3 links. The website where you can see the full course program in details, what you will learn during 3 months mentorship. You have a link where you can ask more questions. Maybe you need some more details about certain topics. So you have a question, don't hesitate to ask. And you also will find the link where you can save your spot and freeze the best price, which is today. You make a payment of $1,000 today. The rest of the payment will be made during the course. We also have the payment plans available if this option will work for you. And as I said, if you change your mind before the course start, so you get a full refund. And at the end, I want to tell you that it's the time to make a decision, and your life will not change without taking action.